few weeks ago, Godox sent me one of their LED lights to trial. I haven't used a LED light previously, so I was very excited to get my hands on the FV150. I love that you can see exactly what you're going to get inside your camera. Imagine sitting in a room for 2.5 hours and having a child flick on and off a light switch. If you're sitting here in a photo shoot for 2.5 hours with a newborn, having a photographer flash their light continuously, that would be rather annoying. So with the LED light, it's actually great because that means I can fire off as many clicks as I like and I'm not going to bother the parents. I like the idea of photographing in natural light, however for my workflow it doesn't quite work. With the sun going behind clouds and having to change white balance, I am the type of person who is all about efficiency. So using the LED light where it's a fixed continuous light with the white balance is set at 5,600 Kelvin, it's great. Because our baby Grace is going to be positioned in the potato sack pose, we want to have the light sort of coming across her head and down. Okay. So at the moment, baby Grace is being side lit, so ideally the light needs to come up a little bit higher. So that shadow's just coming down just under the little corner of her nose now. Beautiful. Take your front hand away, keep your back hand there. Beautiful. And then you're going to use your back hand to hold onto the top of her head. That's it. And your front hand goes away. Good. And back again. So if we lay baby Grace down too flat, the light's going to come and hit her in the top part of her head. So ideally we would like to tilt her head around a little bit more so that the light falls across her face. So with that I'm going to use some beans and place them underneath her. Find using your hands to place the baby's head where it needs to be and then pushing the beans in seems to help a little bit more. Cute. The mistake that I often see with newborn photographers is that they place the light shooting up the baby's nose. The light needs to come across the baby and down. Okay. So we'll move our light. So at the moment I'm feathering my light, but I'm actually feathering my light across the baby and coming down. The baby is on a little pillow which has elevated its head slightly to give it a bit of a tilt so it's not laying completely flat. Okay, so we're just going to check what settings our camera should be on. It's 1.8 and ISO 100 and 200 shutter speed. Those settings will change based on what your ISO is or what settings you've got your light on. So using a light meter will be able to help you get the correct exposure in camera.